One of my favorite perennials here in the garden are the Geums. These are hardy perennials that flower here in the late spring straight through to summer. And sometimes if we're lucky, we'll get a little bit of color here in the late autumn. They're typically quite low maintenance, really pest-free plants, great for busy gardeners, and really a must-have for cottage gardens. I mentioned that they're trouble-free. Even deer and slugs aren't really interested in them, so that's great news for all of us who battle with slugs and snails all season. Here in our garden, most of our Geums are Geums that we actually grew from seed, all by ourselves. We winter sow them in January, and that's something we'd like to show you now and show you how, if you're interested, you can actually do it quite cheaply and very easily yourself.
So my Geums has finished flowering, and now I'm ready to collect the seeds here that's sitting just above here where the flower was. So I didn't deadhead these because I really want some more of these. So as you can see, you can really just, when they're ready to go, I just do like this, and then they are ready to just fall apart. That's a sign that they're ready to be collected. So I take these and then I'll add them in a coffee filter here, and notice they are all dry. I don't collect them when they're all wet. Just here they are, just really kind of stick together. I'll leave them here in my coffee filter, and I'll add a name on, of course, so don't forget the name. And then they will be here until they are ready to be sown.
So for this, we're using regular potting soil because it's the cheapest. We did add water beforehand. That'll help our seeds not get lost and tossed around in the tray.
Oh, and if you want to see a great video on how to winter sow, click the link here.
Good job, Lars.
So I'm sowing my Geum. These are Mai Tai, and look at these funny looking seeds here. Looks like a little tadpole almost. Has a little tail on it. These I'm just gonna drizzle here on top. Later on I can divide them if it's planted too close, but they don't mind being close together. And then I'm gonna add a handful of my soil here, and if needed I'm gonna spray some water during the winter if it starts to get dry here on the top, on the surface. Then I just put my little name tag on, here we go, and then I'll place it in the greenhouse, and these will start to sprout when it gets warmer in the greenhouse.
Now it's time to place these in the glass house. They're going to need sunlight, and they're going to need to be watered once every 2 weeks with a little sprayer. Just keep an eye on them. Once these seedlings start to sprout, they'll be ready to plant out directly in the garden come springtime.
So it's been 3 months, and the Geums, they sprouted, and then when I saw the second set of leaves, I've been repotting them in this slightly bigger pot. If you don't have the space or the option for repotting, you can also plant them directly out in the garden. And these ones will be planted out once they are a little bit bigger.
So thanks so much for watching. There you have it. Geums are really, really easy to grow. We have a lot of different varieties. We'd love even more, maybe in some of our new flower beds. Again, they do self-seed, so who knows what we're going to have next spring. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know if you have a favorite variety, or if there's a variety that you know we don't have that maybe we should look at getting. Until then, thanks so much for watching.